I thought my stepfather had been awarded custody of me and my half-brother in 1990. I found out in 2015 he actually kidnapped us. Dude, you are literally living a cold case file. They've been looking for you for years. That is crazy. He died in 2005 when I was 24, so he was never punished. We never understood what truly happened to us. My biological mom had been trying to find us for years. We finally got in contact with her. Thank you. Well, at least it's a happy ending. But hi guys, that was creepy. Today we are going over some more dark family secrets because I love spilling other people's tea. So as always, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below, and give this video a like and a share. But yeah, let's go. There was a set of female twins in my family that got married to another set of twins. Okay, that is a Hallmark movie. They all had babies with their spouses. When they hit their 50s, they got divorced and switched spouses. Yo, literally swapped husbands. That's kind of awesome, but I really don't want my sister's sloppy seconds. My mom's dad was a spy in World War II. Ooh, he about to spill some war secrets. He killed lots of people and lived off his lies. He once killed an entire German farming family and lived in their house for a little while till he could contact his people again. When the war ended, he faked his death to my great-grandma and started a family in France and just abandoned them to come back to America to work for the precursor for the CIA. So he left your grandma, started a new family, and then left that new family to just be by himself. Dude, that is so complicated. That being my great-great-granddad being late for the Titanic and missing its departure. This dude's great-great-granddad was supposed to be on the Titanic, but was late. If he was there 5 minutes earlier, it could have been a whole nother story. Or none at all. That actually is the same story for me. I think it was my great-great-grandparents or someone in my family lineage, you know what I mean. They were supposed to be on the Titanic, but they oversold tickets and my people were put on a separate boat. I was this close to not existing. That's just like, wow. True story, family history of moi. My grandma pulled off the old have a baby at 16, but have her mother claim the baby as hers. So the actual mother is raised as the baby's sister thing. I could not do that. My child right there talking smack to me like I'm not its mama. I'm like, ooh, you better not talk to me like that. But you can't spank them because it's your sister. She then left that son/brother in Canada to move to the US and get a job. None of us knew about this until my grandma died at the age of 86, when her first son found the family. That's so sad. My mom's uncle lived modestly in a trailer and had no job outside of a few manual labor jobs here and there. He would routinely get behind on bills and often had his water and other utilities cut off or threatened to be cut off. Same, dude. I was there too. On several occasions, he would disappear to a large city 3 hours north of his home for a few days. Doing what? Every time he came back, he had tons of cash. Yo uncle a drug dealer. One night over a poker game, some people were talking trash and he mentioned that none of them had any idea what it was like to kill a man. One of the people there was my mom's cousin who claimed that he overheard the conversation. Of course they probed him for more info, but he wouldn't say anything else. Everyone in the family knew he had a knack for coming into large sums of cash, but no one ever really knew how he got it, other than maybe poker. He died about 10 years ago. I'm 37 and I just heard this story for the first time over Thanksgiving dinner last week. Yo family, over Thanksgiving dinner, talking about how your uncle was probably a hitman. Guarantee. Now pass the turkey. My great-great-great-grandmother threw her son, my great-great-grandfather, and his sister down a well. She tried to kill them. They were rescued by their father, who then put them on a ship from Ireland to Canada. The father, my great-great-great-grandfather, went missing shortly after. Dude! Y'all were spies or something. Nah, yo great-great-great-grandmother murdered her husband for trying to save their kids. She's whacked up in the head. My great-grandmother, I'm tired of saying great, raised my grandfather as her own. A generous deed after having pushed his actual mother out a window, killing her. What? So trying to figure this out. So this lady killed this kid's mom and then took him as her son. That's murder and kidnapping. My dad created a Ponzi scheme of sorts by claiming he created an invention that turned water into energy. Don't they already have that? He defrauded thousands of people out of their money. Yeah, and then I hope you went to jail. Give me my $20 back. After my parents divorced, my mom had a one-night stand with a guy and got pregnant, but she never told him about the baby. A year later, by sheer coincidence, my mom married that guy's brother and had a baby with him as well. Holy crap! She's getting around to all the brothers. I mean, is he a Hemsworth? Cause then I would understand. I'd be like, girl, you gotta get all the brothers. When my great uncle died in the 90s, my family went through his stuff before selling the house. They found a very decomposed dead body of a woman in the basement freezer. Oprah doing it right. She's like, what? Explain? It turned out to be a woman who went missing in the 60s. The woman also happened to be his girlfriend at the time. Newspaper clippings showed that her family thought she ran away to Europe, and my great uncle had confirmed that she did. My family still refuses to talk about it. You need to call that family and tell them what happened to her. Dude. If I found out my grandparents were murderers, I would call the cops. My dad faked his own death in an attempt to get back at my mom for cheating on him, because that's what rational people do. Don't do that. That's messed up. Like those pranks where you pretend to be dead in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend. That's sick. Just saying, don't do it. He had a note posted outside the bedroom door that said, "Don't let Karsten in." Karsten is her. My mom walked in and immediately began screaming. I ran to her and saw nothing but blood, which turned out to be fake. My dad and a shotgun. We ran and called the cops. My dad didn't even disappear or anything. He only did it to give my mom the feeling he felt when he found out she was cheating on him. Dude, you could have done that in so many other ways. That's just messed up. Y'all need a divorce anyways. Both of y'all are just whack. My great-grandfather's second wife had an affair with her stepson. Okay. Well, at least it's a stepson? That's still messed up. I'm not even gonna say that. After my uncle died, we discovered that he had a second wife who he spent most of his time with. Literally, no one on either side knew this for over 25 years. Wait, so he just had two families at the same time? This dude's sneaky. You need to teach me how to lie. He also purchased the same prefab house, same furniture, and same everything for each of his wives, so their houses mirrored each other. And probably helped him to keep his story straight. Yeah, because if the wife is like, "Hey babe, where you at?" he'll just take a picture at either house. Be like, "I'm at home." That is too much work. I could not keep up with all those lies of two separate families. My aunt poisoned my grandma for her inheritance. I didn't even realize what I was reading. I said it's so cheery. Everyone in my family knows about it, but it's just not talked about. Why are all y'all backing up your families for murder? If I was related to any of y'all, I would just leave the country. Start a whole new life. Like, nah, you're not coming after my inheritance. My grandfather was dating a woman who had an identical twin. Her twin got pregnant and the man left her. So my grandfather decided to marry his girlfriend's twin and raise the child as his own. Why? If I had to pick between two twins and one of them had a kid, I'd go with the one without a kid. Kids are too much work, man. They had more children together, including my father. The secret was kept for decades. So you could be looking at a family photo on Christmas and he'll say it's that girl, but really, it's her twin that he left. That's dark. My cousin is secretly a porn star. No, I won't say who. Yes, I found out that way. I like how he knows he doesn't have to say it. He's just like, yes, I found out that way. Exactly what you're thinking. By stumbling across her in a video. That's so gross. Did he watch it? Ugh, I'm so weird. I would just burn my computer after that. And that's it for people telling their darkest family secrets. That was weird. Again, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below. And give this video a like and a share. But yeah, that's it. So I will see you weird people next time.